The VS Velocity Baton is honestly the weapon I never knew I needed. Being an area denial frame, I completely overlooked it, assuming it wouldn't fit into any of my loadouts, but that was until I decided to rip the band-aid off and just give it a try. And by God, it is probably my new favorite weapon. The role I tested out turned out to be what I actually would consider to be the god role: Demolitionist and Attrition Orbs. And let me tell you, these two perks stacked together have turned the Velocity Baton into a must-have utility/support weapon. It's not just good, it's arguably the best in its slot when it comes to keeping your abilities topped off and orbs spawned for endless mod combinations that can complement it. But before we get into any breakdowns, I do want to say that if you enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe for me. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later if I just don't fit your fancy. Getting into the breakdowns here, with Demolitionist, every kill with the Velocity Baton gives a chunk of grenade energy back, allowing you to throw grenades left and right with barely any downtime. It's a no-brainer for ability-focused builds. Stacking that with its origin trait Bray Legacy, which states that each hit from this weapon grants energy to the least charge ability, makes it a great pairing. Did I mention that this weapon does tick damage? It can get pretty nuts on the energy refunding. But whether you're locking down a choke point or controlling adds, you'll find that grenade ability is almost constantly topped off. And to stack onto that, if you are a Devour Warlock, this is triple dipping into grenade regen. After testing it out, it is definitely on par with the type of grenade spam you will see from an Ahamkara Spine Hunter. But let's get into the perk that I'm really excited about, and that's Attrition Orbs. And let me tell you, the love came out of left field. I did not think that this perk was ever going to be this nice to use. Attrition Orbs synergizes beautifully with mods and general gameplay. As you're racking up kills or just hitting a boss, you'll spawn orbs all over the field, feeding into the ability loop for yourself and for teammates. These orbs aren't just great for supers. They open up endless possibilities for mod combinations. And for the type of content that you would use this weapon in, I don't think you can have a wrong answer. You can go the route of more damage with surges, spawning endless upon endless amounts of special ammo, survivability mods such as recuperation and better already, or maybe the ability regen isn't fast enough for you, so you just go down the route for even more ability regen. You can tailor this to literally any build that you see fit, and your entire team benefits off of all of this as well. The bonus to having non-stop orb generation also means that you and your fire team will have supers more often, which is a great segue into the enhanced portion of Attrition Orbs. At base, Attrition Orbs will spawn orbs of power that will only grant you 0.8% of your super, but by enhancing this perk, you will be creating orbs that grant you 1.1% of your super. Now, I'm not going to claim that this is the main selling point of why you would want this weapon, but this does make you go from needing to pick up 125 orbs for your super all the way down to 90 orbs for your super, given that the cooldown timer wasn't a thing. So this is more for giving you knowledge rather than making it a selling point. Moving on, getting into a synergy that I just loved ever since this exotic got its rework, let's talk Gerfalcon's Hunters. Since the Velocity Baton is a void weapon, it works beautifully for void hunters running Gerfalcons. With this exotic, it turns a weapon that is kinda lackluster into an actual demon, even in endgame content that is 40 light levels above you. Gerfalcons makes the Velocity Baton absolutely fuck. You'll be spawn killing enemies, locking down lanes, and keeping your abilities and supers topped off without even sweating. I urge everyone to go out and farm for this weapon, and if you are wondering how to farm for it, it is literally the first encounter of the Vespers Host dungeon. Easiest encounter ever. Learn how to ball dupe and you can get runs as quickly as 2 minutes a pop. Easy work. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, a like and subscribe would mean the world to me. I have a Discord, I do stream, and would love to have you in the community. That's going to be all from me for right now, so take care and peace.